Can you explain about if someone has resistance towards you, that there is no him and there is no me, there is no relationship and so on? I would like to understand it on another level. I don't know what you mean by that, like somebody has resistance towards you. Like we're not going to want to be friends with everyone. Like the personality is going to have people that it's attracted to more and people that it's attracted to less. If you have the idea that when you're awake you'll just be attracted to everyone and like everyone, you're wrong. There's personalities that you'll get on better with and ones that you won't get on so well with. If you mean resistance in it as in they don't like you, as if they've got real resistance to you and they don't like you and they don't want to be around you, then that's their issue. It becomes your issue if you want something from them and you want them to like you or you don't want them to resist you. Then it becomes your problem. The thing is that it's my brother and it's hurtful. Then that's the part which you have to deal with, is the hurtful part. So you most probably have, like, it can be painful in its rawest form, especially if you live with him and see him every day. But if you don't live with him and you don't see him every day, then it can be initial hurt, but more than likely the lasting hurt is because you want him to like you or love you or see you in a particular light. And that's never going to serve you. You're never going to find freedom in anything in time. You're not going to find freedom in him liking you. But unconsciously your body believes it does, so it hurts because he doesn't like you. So find that place in your body where it hurts and just rest your attention there and see that it's not true. See also that the person that's doing that isn't a separate entity but is being experienced by boundlessness. None of it's you, all of it's happening in a play. Who you are is the experiencer, which is nothing, and simultaneously everything. So if he doesn't like you, you don't need to see him. Just going to put some more milk in. If you have to see him because of family, then that's his issue, not yours. He's the one that doesn't like you. Is it happening to get my fear out? It just, that question just makes me laugh. Like, I know this is going to hurt me saying this, but you're just going to have to take it. It just makes me laugh because we just think everything's about us. It is always me, is it there to get my fear out? And that is typically something that people would say in spirituality, oh, it's great because it's bringing this up, or it's bringing that up, or it's bringing the fear up. It's like, forget about all these things. Our words are just meaningless. This is about deconstruction, not giving yourself all these new concepts. So just go back to the feeling of pain rather than all this thinking around it. Just bring your attention back to the physical sensation that it brings up, that your brother doesn't like you. Then you can also look at other times in your life when that's happened. And see if there's other stuck memories in the body. And then at the same time see that that's not you. Who you are is the experiencer of that. Thanks. Can you talk about there is no brother and no me? Mm-hmm. So there is just functioning happening, all being watched by consciousness. Consciousness is who's watching and experiencing. We believe that who we are is someone that walks in this room and sits down, and that's the experiencer. But actually that's a character that's being experienced. But we get so absorbed in that character that's being experienced, we really believe that's who we are. And then there's an obsession with who we are, and there's an obsession with that person's happiness, that person's experience, that person's life, what it has and what it doesn't have. But you're not someone that walked into this room. You are this alive presence, this consciousness that's experiencing itself and never moved. All other forms have moved, but who you are has never moved. Presence has never moved. And in presence, the forms come and go. So the ideas about yourself, the stories you tell yourself, your feelings, your sensation, the body, the hearing, the sounds, the smells, the emotions, all of that comes and goes. But we believe that's who we are. We might believe we're our bank balance, our beauty, our life situation, what we've done, our personality. But that's not who you are. Who you are is that which knows that. So all those thoughts and feelings that are appearing now are being experienced. That one that's moving the personal awareness is being experienced. It's not an experiencer. The one that's appearing to choose and say, oh, should I do this or should I do that, is being experienced. And that which is experiencing you cannot see, but yet that sees everything. You cannot see the seer, but the seeing sees everything. It's so amazing. You are presence. This is the true freedom. But you can work with your shit when you get really involved with your shit. So when your thoughts are getting obsessed about your brother and that he doesn't love you, just go into that feeling and go into that sensation. And if you can't do it and you get really stuck, then you can pay me money and book a private session, because nobody ever wants to do it in the public sessions because they're too shy, and I'll guide you through it. Or you can call in to the free sessions and you can do it in the 3 sessions and I'll guide you through it if you're really stuck on stories. But it's not really about releasing all the stories or releasing all the feelings. It's seeing that that's not who you are. And it's not even your seeing that sees that, it just clears and it's seen there is an experiencer here that's never been bound to a thing, but yet it's knowing itself silently, accepting everything, loving everything. It's the perceiver and it's the presence, the I am. And that doesn't belong to the body. The body is appearing in that. And you could even take it deeper than that, but if you can't hear this, just forget about it. But if you're ready to hear this, then you could say that the experiencer is nothing. There is no experiencer. There is simply everything. But if that's too confusing, forget it. Don't let your mind get all obsessed with this stuff.